This is kind of a last minute video since I've already made my videos for the day and I don't feel like my face being seen. So you can look at kitty cat while I'm talking. Um, what do you call it? My topic for today, because I saw something that just popped up and reminded me, is bachelor parties and my view on bachelor parties. Now, I'm going to be getting married very soon. And it is my fourth wedding, of course. And none of my fiancés have ever asked for a bachelor party. If they had, then there wouldn't have been a wedding. Because the way I see it is, what's the reason for having a bachelor party, basically? The reason is so the guy can have one last night with his friends, strippers, girls, things like that. One last night, basically, to be single before he ties the knot. Now, my problem with this is that, of course, if you're about to get married, you are not single. You are obviously in a committed relationship. You obviously have been in a committed relationship. Otherwise, why would you be getting married? So, if you weren't single and free to be with strippers and all that shit before, why would you be free to be with strippers and everything, on the days before you get married? It's stupid. Why would you even want to? Usually if you're in a relationship, your whole life has changed. Your whole life becomes about the person that you're going to marry. You calm down. You no longer do those, um, single guy things like going out drinking all the time and picking up chicks and just running off and doing your own thing. You have, usually a family, a new family. You have your fiance, you have your new life. Usually friends kind of tend to split when couples get in serious relationships because things just change. It's just life, it happens. It doesn't necessarily mean that, the woman or the man has made the friends go away. It just means that, you know, like I said, things change. I mean, sometimes it might not, but for the most part, from what I've seen, it has. And so this whole, let's go out and act single one last time really actually pisses me off because, like I said, they're not single. They have not been single. There's no reason to celebrate their last night of being single as if they weren't just with one person for the last however long, getting ready to get married. And, I've read up on strip clubs and bachelor parties and what happens. And a lot of times the strippers will jerk off the guys, or they'll fuck them, or they'll fuck the fucking, best man or whatever in front of everybody, like big orgy sex parties kind of thing. And, if the guys cheat, they don't mention it to the wife to be. It's like cheating is almost an acceptable thing during a bachelor party, which also doesn't make sense because it's cheating. If you can bring yourself to fuck someone else and be with somebody else, then why are you getting married? You shouldn't be getting married because obviously you're not committed to the person that you're with. To me, I think that if you love someone and you're with someone, then they should be the only person for you. You shouldn't be wanting to look at other girls or look at other guys or be like, "Ooh, I'm going to go to a strip club and check this chick out." But it's all harmless. And the girls that approve of it, I think that's bullshit as well, because it's like you should be everything to the person that you're with. You should be the best friend, and I'm not saying the only friend, but you should be, the best friend. You should be the confidant. You should be, their only sexual partner, the only one that they want to have sex with, or that they do have sex with, or fantasize about, or see naked, things like that. Like, I would never get married to someone and then still be walking around checking out other guys, like, oh, damn, I'd have a piece of that, and open flirting and all that shit. You just don't do it. That's not part of being committed. That's not part of being in a loving, caring, monogamous relationship. And people that say that it's healthy to check out other people, I don't understand what your guidelines are for healthy, because to me that's not healthy, because it means you're not happy with the person that you're with, or not completely happy, because I have been completely happy during specific points in my relationships with the person that I'm with. And while I am completely happy, it doesn't matter who the fuck else I've passed by, I've seen, I've met, I've talked to. And over the course of my years, I have met, band members and celebrities and famous people, and I've been hit on by quite a few of them, and I don't get starstruck, and, you know, I don't go for it. I'm not a groupie whore either, but I've never, ever, ever been tempted to cheat. Not for a celebrity, not for a band member, not for a random hot guy, not unless I've already been cheated on or I'm unhappy in my relationship. Once I start becoming unhappy, due to other things, which I'm not going to go into here, but, once I start becoming unhappy, that's when I'm able to start looking around and noticing other attractive features in other people. It's a thing that only happens when I'm not happy. If I am 100% happy in my relationship, like for instance, like I am now, then nobody else matters to me. I could look at a guy that normally I would think is hot and be just like, ew, I see nothing attractive about you. There's nothing that I like. I don't know if this is making any sense or not. Hopefully it is, but what I'm trying to say is that, if you're going to marry someone, then surely there should be a reason that you're getting married, because you love them. They're special to you. They mean everything to you. They mean more than anybody else. So if they are all that to you and you love them and care about them and want to tie yourself to them, I know marriage isn't exactly forever anymore, but, shit, that's no reason to really get into it thinking that it's not forever and that you can get out of it anytime you want. You should go into it thinking that it's a lifetime commitment to someone that you love and care about, that you've chosen over everybody else out there. And so if you're going to be with this person, why disrespect them to the point of going to a strip club, looking at other girls, checking out other chicks, getting horny or getting boners for other chicks, or wanting a bachelor party, to celebrate your last night of being single, when that's like, you're not single, you haven't been single, you've been with this person, and it's no excuse for cheating. And if you're looking for an excuse for cheating, then that goes against the whole reason of getting married. So that means maybe you shouldn't be getting married. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I'm really old-fashioned, as far as a lot of things go, especially when it comes to relationships, so that's probably where this is coming from, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that bachelor parties are a good idea? I mean, the parties where it's the bride and groom together, that's acceptable. But not, say the chicks go off and they have a guy stripper and the guys go off and they have a girl stripper. It's like, what the fuck? You're not single. Don't act like you're single. Don't act like you've been single. You've been with this person for the longest time. It wasn't okay to do these things then, so why is it okay to do these things now? I don't agree. Maybe that's just me. It's just one of those little things that angers me, and it was brought up on the bride's page. I saw it, and I was like, oh my god, that's something that I keep meaning to make a video about, and I keep forgetting. So I decided to make one now. And hopefully you've enjoyed looking at the little kitty cat. This is what she does all the time now. She thinks that she belongs on my lap and she will not leave. Even to the point of opening the door in the living room just to come out and crawl on mommy's lap. It's so cute.